guys, welcome back to Beauty Fortified. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Sue, and today I'm taking you through my top makeup finds for 2020. Now, not all of these products are new. Some have been on the market for many years, but they're all products that I discovered in 2020. Now, 2020 has been a low buy year for me for obvious reasons, and so my money's had to work a lot harder when it comes to purchasing makeup. So when I was curating this list, I wanted to be sure that I only put things on here that I really, really love and that I could recommend to you with no hesitation. So starting off, a couple of foundations. These are not new. I have done reviews on these as well. The first one has been out for many years, and that is the Clinique Even Better Foundation. Now, I discovered this quite recently, absolutely love it, and would highly recommend it. Another one that I discovered this year is the Bobbi Brown Fluid Powder Foundation, and this has also been out for a couple of years, but really like this one as well and would highly recommend it. So two really good finds for foundations in 2020. Now onto face powder. I didn't find any loose or setting powders that really blew me away, so unfortunately I haven't got anything in that category. So onto eyeshadows. There were quite a few contenders in this category. So I've chosen a couple of high-end products and a couple of drugstore products. And the drugstore products I'm talking about are the e.l.f. bite-size palettes. Now, these are absolutely genius. I absolutely love these. I love the colorways and how they are curated. Each palette has 4 colors in it, and they all work beautifully together to create different eyeshadow looks. And the beauty of these is that they're not expensive. So if you're dabbling in eyeshadow for the first time, they're really good ones to get. The quality is really not half bad, and would highly recommend these from a point of view of value for money, ease of use, color choices. They really are great ones. So some great finds of 2020 for drugstore eyeshadows. And then onto a couple of high-end ones. I've got some MAC ones to share with you. The first one is from the MAC, their Summer 2020 collection. And this is one of the foiled eyeshadows, and it's in the shade Sand Tropez. And this one is really lovely. It was the only one of 4, I think, that really blew me away. I'll swatch it there for you. Not sure if you're going to pick that up, but it's got a beautiful metallic shift to it. And it just looks expensive on the lid, and I just absolutely love it. Another couple of MAC eyeshadows singles that I found this year, and I must just clarify and say that eyeshadows are one of the things that MAC does really well. So 2 of the shades that I picked up, one is in the shade Coquette. It's a beautiful transition shade, and it's a grey-green taupey shade. Really, really good for a neutral look if you're tired of browns in the crease. And then another one that I picked up is in the shade Sumptuous Olive, and this is I think it's a luster, and it really has a beautiful metallic kind of sheen to it. And I'll just swatch these for you so you can see them together. And these really do work well together, but I have used the shade Coquette with other colors as well, and it really just makes a lovely change from a brown crease color. So there you can see on the left is Coquette, and next to it is Sumptuous Olive. So really, really like those, and very pleased that I found those this year. Another MAC paint pot that I discovered is in the shade Vintage Selection. This is just a beautiful oyster kind of shade. It goes on very light on the lid, but you can use this under eyeshadow to extend the wear time, or you can use it on your own. And it is a lovely, very kind of translucent type shade. I hope you can pick that up there. And then still onto eyes, I was very, very surprised this year that I have found a mascara that is going to kick my holy grail Max Factor 2000 calorie into touch. I never thought that we would part ways. I thought that we would be together forever. But I discovered the L'Oreal Unlimited mascara. And this one is absolutely fantastic. I love the fact that it has a bendy lid. It does help with application. It has a plastic bristle wand, which is really easy to use. And I find that the formula is just perfect. It doesn't flake, it doesn't smudge after a long day, it just stays. It really gives you beautiful length and volume. So would highly, highly recommend. And then on to cheek colors. I didn't find anything from the drugstore that really blew me away this year, but the ones I did find are, no surprise, from MAC. So the one that I found is one of their matte blushes, and this is in the shade Pinch Me. And it's a really gorgeous pink that just kind of in from the cold flushed pink, or the pink that your cheeks go when you've just run 5Ks. It's just a perfect shade for that. So I was really pleased that I found this. And again, blush is another thing that MAC does really, really well. So I'm just going to swatch this for you, and you can see it really is a beautiful pink. And I would highly recommend any of the matte powder blushes. They're really, really good. And then, of course, onto the MAC cream blushes. These are the Glow Play blushes. And I did review these early on in the year. And at the time that I did the review, I didn't know, I thought that these were limited edition, but I'm very pleased to say that they are now part of the permanent collection. And these are absolutely fantastic. So I got two shades. I got the shade in Grand and Blush Please. They go on beautifully, they're highly pigmented, they blend beautifully, and I'm really pleased that they are now part of the permanent collection. There were some cream blushes in the collection that were discontinued, and it left quite a big gap in the MAC range. So I'm very pleased that they have brought these back, and they're going to be permanent in the MAC range. Another eye product that I forgot to mention is an eyeliner. Now this one is from Essence, and it's the eyeliner in Black Fever. It's one of the automatic pencils, and I have to mention this because it is such good value for money. It's absolutely fantastic. I use it in the upper waterline just to tightline. It doesn't transfer to the lower lid, and this I paid less than $30 for. So definitely can't go wrong with the Essence eye pencil. And now onto some lip products. I've got some high-end and some drugstore. Starting off with a lip balm. This is the e.l.f. Ride or Die lip balm in Boss Berry. I really love this as a lip balm. It's nourishing on the lips. It gives you a little bit of shine, and it's very, very lightly pigmented. Beautiful just to pop in your handbag and use on the go. Would highly recommend the e.l.f. lip balms. Some lip glosses that I was really impressed with this year. One is from the range Essence. It's the Shine, Shine, Shine Wet Look Lip Gloss. This is in the shade Strawberry. It's not a very highly pigmented gloss, but it's beautiful if you wear it on its own, just for a sheer wash of color. And you can also put it over a lipstick. Would highly recommend. And this, I think, was under $50. So real value for money there. And then there's the Revlon Ultra HD Vinyl Lip Polish. These have come out in a handful of shades. This is in the shade Act Natural. And it really is a gorgeous, sheeny lip gloss. And it really is like vinyl. It's very reminiscent of the Dior ones that came out years and years ago and that have never been seen again since, which is such a shame because they were absolutely stunning. But it's... hopefully you can pick that up. It's just a beautiful, very shiny, opaque lip gloss. So would highly recommend, really love that one. And then a couple of lipsticks. I've got two from the Maybelline range. This is quite a recent range. It's from their cream range. And the two that I've got are in the color Flush Punch and Almond Hustle. And these are fabulous lipsticks. They're really comfortable to wear. They've got a fair amount of wear time. They're quite pigmented. They're just great on the lips. They're really good all-rounders. So if you haven't tried these guys, I would highly recommend them. Really good value and beautiful shade range again. And then a couple of high-end lipsticks. So the one has been around for years and years and years, and that is Ruby Woo. That's the one that I've got on my lips today. I'd never tried it up until a few months ago, and I now understand what all the hype is about. It's just such a gorgeous, cinematic type of color. I'm not quite sure how to describe it, but it just really pops. And a real showstopper. The formula is really great. It is one of their matte lipsticks. I find it doesn't bleed into lip lines, and it's got quite a long wear time. So very, very glad that I found the Ruby Woo. And finally, another one from the MAC range. This is from the Luster range, and I love their Luster lipsticks. They're really sheer, and they're great for everyday wear, great for work. And this one is in the color Capricious. It's a beautiful mauvey pink, and just beautiful to wear during the day. Not incredibly long lasting, but they are very comfortable on the lips. Would highly recommend. So guys, those are my top makeup finds for 2020. Let me know if any of these products resonate with you, if you've tried any of them, or let me know if you've discovered different things in 2020. Leave your comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Ciao, ciao.